What's up everybody? In my new series of Takealot purchases, I got this Bezos Max 18-1 multifunction USB or USB-C adapter hub docking station, which is basically a dock extender for devices where the manufacturers have sacrificed functionality for design. And this was a very affordable price at 238 Rand on Takealot, although the original price was 399 Rand. And these are the 8 ports that you get with it. Basically, you get 3 USB 2.0 and 1 USB 3.0, and a USB-C port, an SD and TF port, and an audio jack port. This device was intended for MacBooks because, they always suck first, but you can also use it with any other laptop that has a USB Type-A or USB Type-C port to plug it into. Stick around and I'll show you another device you can use this with towards the end of the video. Now, unboxing this is as exciting as unwrapping a present that you bought, wrapped, and gave yourself, because you pretty much know what you're getting already. And inside the box, you just get the card to let you know to contact the company if you come across any problems, and the product itself, of course. And this is looking pretty nice. It looks decent because it was intended for Mac users, and so it's made of aluminum as well, and one of the shades of grays that those MacBooks also come in. So it doesn't look bad at all. And it even has aluminum covers also on the USB connectors. And if you're looking at it from the top, you're going to see the labels already. So you got the USB 2.0, you have the USB-C, you have the audio jack, you have the SD or TF, you have the USB 2.0, you have the USB 2.0. I mean, it's got 3 of them, but anyway, it's labeled, so it's easier for you to actually have a look at these if you want to have a look at them on the top, if it's placed on your desk. Then this is the USB connector where it just comes out. You have the USB-A and the USB-C. Now if you check on my laptop here, you're gonna see that I have 2 USB-C ports and 1 HDMI. That's all there is. And on the other side, I have a USB-A port. So yeah, that's the reason why I got this dock. And from the top here, you're gonna see I'm gonna put it on one of the USB-C ports. I've already got the HDMI in use right now, and then I'm just gonna plug in my fan here so that it connects as well. And my fan is connected to my keyboard as well, so that is working together now. And then after that, I'm gonna put in my mouse receiver. So this is my mouse Bluetooth receiver. And you can see that both my keyboard and my mouse are connected right now. And the plus is that now I can also plug in my audio jack and use an old-fashioned audio jack instead of having to use Bluetooth, which sometimes lags. And I told you before towards the end of the video that I'm going to show you another use for this. What I didn't know is you can actually use this dock for your phone as well, because my phone uses USB-C and I can connect the USB-C to this phone. So let me take my phone and plug it into the dock, and you'll see that the LED light is actually flashing. Then this is my mouse receiver. I'm going to plug that in. So that is now plugged in, and I'm going to put my mouse over here so that you can see my mouse moving when it's moving. And I'm going to put my mouse receiver in. So there you go. And if you look on the phone screen, you'll see that my mouse is actually moving on the phone. I didn't know that phones can actually have a mouse pointer, but hey, you can see that it's actually moving. What's also cool about this is my mouse already has some functions with it because it's an 8-button mouse. So I've got buttons to go backwards, buttons to go forward, for example, and when I use those functions, it's still remembering to use that. And I can also scroll on a web page, and I can, so basically the functions that the mouse has, I've got copy and paste. And then let me plug my keyboard. So this is my keyboard. You can see that it's working. The lights are on. It's plugged to the phone now, and it's working on the phone. Not that I'm ever gonna need it, but if I did, I can click here and then type. And I'm typing using my keyboard right now, and you can see that it's actually showing on the phone, which is pretty neat. That's kind of cool. And another thing, I can also now use my audio jack, and this is an old-fashioned audio jack. If your phone doesn't have an old-fashioned audio jack and maybe you're editing videos or something and you don't want things to lag, you can now plug that. So now I've got my mouse, my audio jack, and my keyboard plugged into the phone. Basically like using the phone like a mini computer, if you could say that. But yeah, really, if you want to dock your phone and then use it, if you're gonna be like typing long paragraphs because someone's pissing you off online and you want to write a long paragraph using a real keyboard, this is it. This is the use for it. Not that I'm gonna use it. You know, it's one of those things that it's nice to have, and yeah, it doesn't matter that you don't need it. Rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Yeah, does that make sense? So if anything, it's like it's not really useful, but one really important part of being able to use this dock on the phone is the fact that it reads SD cards. So I can plug in my SD card into this dock and then just read it from the phone. So I can record video that is gonna take up a lot of space on my phone, and just a minute later I can plug this SD card in my phone and transfer that big file onto the SD card instead of keeping it on my phone, and I'm freeing up the space on my phone. And I can do the same going backwards. I can also take big data and put it into the phone. That is a very useful feature, and I know a lot of people can actually use that feature. So these are my score on this Takealot purchase, and have a look at it. See if this is fair or you think this is fair. And let me know if this video helped you in terms of considering this product at all. Let me know as well if you enjoyed watching it. And let me know if you learned something new watching this video. And thanks for watching, of course. Till next time, peace.